Let's dig into some of those big issues facing lawmakers with the man who walks the Capitol corridors most every day, eCapitol News Director Shawn Ashley. Shawn, there were a lot of rumors about a special session coming in January, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Why not?
Yeah, lawmakers began talking back in December about a possible special session, particularly to deal with re-implementing temporary amendments to the Open Meeting Act to allow fully virtual meetings. But I spoke Tuesday with Senate President Pro Tem Greg Treat, who said given the fact that the regular session will start on February 1st, just a few weeks away, they probably would not do a special session, but would take that issue up and maybe even fast track it at the start of the regular session.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of potential legislation has been filed to address domestic violence and sexual assault. Give us some of the details on that.
One of the proposals by Senator Michael Bergstrom would expand domestic violence victims' rights. It would protect, for example, any evidence collected in those cases until the statute of limitations expired on the case. It would also give them greater access to support services, whether or not they are deemed by virtue of an assessment to have been severely abused or injured. Another piece of legislation would also make that assessment more readily available to police officers.
Senator Nathan Dahm has introduced a trio of bills to limit local government power concerning mask mandates and other pandemic issues. What's his goal?
One of the bills would prohibit cities and counties from implementing mask mandates. Another piece of the legislation would put in place limits on contact tracing. And a third piece of legislation would prevent cities and towns from requiring individuals to receive vaccinations, which of course under existing law are voluntary. And Nathan Dahm is well known for his pursuit of individual liberty issues.
Oklahoma is one of a handful of states to receive a federal waiver concerning mental health and substance abuse services. So what will that waiver allow the state to do?
Well, it will allow them to provide services at inpatient hospitals that currently they're not allowed to use Medicaid money for. The Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services and the Oklahoma Healthcare Authority have been working on this waiver for a number of years, and they believe it will be very beneficial.
Shawn, it all gets going in a couple of weeks. Thank you, my friend.
You're very welcome.